the first couple months of the season, scoring is at an all-time high. People are getting to the foul line more times than any time in history. And then something shifted for the second year in a row where there's less fouls being called, where the percentage is like down 30% in just 2 weeks' time. And I find it so fascinating that the referees have so much power to kind of shift the way teams have to play basketball, where players across the association that normally get 10 free throws a game are down to 7. Like that may not seem like a lot, but on the possession by possession basis, on a game by game possession or basis, that matters a ton. As I'm viewing these games, I'm seeing calls that weren't being called or that was being called 3 weeks ago that are not even getting close to picking up the whistle. And I find it so fascinating because now it has teams having to adjust, right? Some of these guys that have been heavy drive guys, I'm seeing stop 1 or 2 steps away from the basket instead of trying to burrow in and get those foul calls. So it is just so interesting how the smallest change of the whistle being swallowed just a little bit can change everything.
There's a couple factors at play overall. One, every team starts the season highly amped up to play physical. I've seen it in my 7 years. It's like, it almost seems like it's like a repeating track. Like you go through the playoffs, and the playoffs, physicality is allowed at a super high level. You come into the season, every coaching staff is like, we're going to play really physical. They're going to officiate the way that they did in the playoffs. Like the physicality is going to be up this year. You know what I mean? That's how we're going to start the season. So every team comes out. Obviously, you have early season energy. And then you're just wanting to play physical because you watch the playoffs recently and you see how it's played and you think that's how the game's going to be played. So every team's high energy, every team's playing physical, boom, tons and tons of fouls. It starts to taper off. January is the classic dog days of the NBA season where fatigue is higher. You're in the middle ground. I think we just played our 43rd game, so we're just over the halfway hump. And it's like everything kind of starts to wear on you. It's just a league-wide trend. The game starts to slow down a little bit. Teams don't play quite as fast as they were playing in November. It just is what it is. And then on top of that, if the referees are now allowing just a little bit more physicality, the effect is magnified times 10 just because of the environment that is January NBA basketball.